Welcome to Nalla Narasimha Reddy Group of Institutions. Myself, Suresh Kumar, Assistant Professor in Department of Civil Engineering. In today's lecture, I'm going to explain about tachometric surveying. In previous class, we already discussed about the first case in the tachometry surveying, that is mobile hair method. Now we are going to discuss about we have already discussed about this, the both angles of target angles are of elevation. Both are at elevation point. But now we are going to see the both angles of target angles are at depression. Though both whatever the angles we are targeting, the two stations are at depression. So how we need to solve by whenever these two targeted angles are at depression. Now we are going to see. If you observe here this station, here we are going to place our instrument at this station. So our point that we call it as O, that is called as instrument station. This O2 is called as instrumental axis. So now my point, my stations are at A, this one, and this is my B. So how to solve when these are at both are at depression? Okay, now I will explain. Whatever C1 it will call it as staff station. V is the vertical distance between lower vane. Already what we are in the case 1, that is the notations will not change. That will be a same notations here also, but the only thing is the direction have been changed. So previously it was above the your point is above the instrumental axis. Now your point is at below the instrumental axis. That is the main thing. Then what happens means your HS and V will be changes. We need to observe that readings where we are shifting. See, this is S value. From A to B it is called as small s, and B to C1 is called as small h. But from the instrumental axis to this B, will call it as V. What is V? Vertical distance between lower vane and the axis of instrument. This is my axis of instrument and this is called lower vane. So the distance between these instrumental axis as well as this point is known as vertical distances, that is capital V. So small h, distance between the target, S, distance between the targets, and H, height of lower vane above the staff station. You know theta 1 and theta 2. The upper angle and lower angle will call it as theta 1 and theta 2. So when it is when we arise this type of situation, what formulas we need to use, that is more important. Okay, now we'll see what we'll use. See, now we observe, when you observe this formula, that V, whatever the calculating we are calculating, that V equal to D, capital D tan theta 2. Therefore that V is nothing but V minus S. How you are getting this V minus S means, I will show you in the here. See, what we are in case of V, we are taking V minus S. So this is my V. So V minus S, this distance. V minus S equal to D tan theta 1. So here what we are doing, sending this S equal to D tan theta minus tan theta 1, because V equal to what? D tan theta 2. So if you are substituting here this in place of V D tan theta 2, then what happens? D will be common. Therefore theta 2 minus theta 1. that S equal to d tan theta minus theta 1 will be your S value. So d equal to S by tan theta 1 minus tan theta 2. So V equal to what happens? In place of S, substitute this d value. So S tan theta 2 by tan theta 1 minus tan theta 1. That is the formula. Whenever you are using both instrument stations are at depression, what we need to do? We need to use these formulas. Capital D and capital V values, we need to take these values. RL of station A, if you want to find the RL of station A, the RL of instrumental axis minus capital V minus small h will gives you the height of that station. That is important. Height of that station. Now case 3. Now we are going to discuss about the case 3. That is one angle is an angle of elevation and the other is an of depression. So both will see, if you observe this, one is above and one is below. If you observe the first case, both the points are at elevation. In the second case, both the points are at depression. But in the third case, one point is at elevation and another point is at depression. Now we'll see how when this type of situation occurs, how to solve these angles. We'll going to see now. See here also same, the pattern will not change. Wherever the instrument will be same, O is same, that is instrument station, O dash is same, instrumental axis, and V, H and everything will be same. But the only thing is one point is at elevation and another point is at depression. See, this is my instrumental axis. From this instrumental axis, one point is at depression and one point is at elevation. So take these 2 points. According to that, we need to adjust this S value. That S, we know S is nothing but distance between the targets. Both the targets distance is called as S, and the vertical distance between the lower vane and the axis of the instrument. Lower vane, this is the axis of instrument, and lower vane, that is called V. Small h, height of lower vane above the staff station. This is my staff station. To the lower vane is a small h. So these are the, we know. If this type of situation occurs, how to solve your problem, we are going to see. Okay. Now see the formula where V equal to d tan theta, tan theta 2, there S minus V. Therefore S minus V equal to d tan theta 1. So in place of V, I am going to here, and place of V, I am going to substitute d tan theta 2. If you are substituting S minus d tan theta 2 equal to d tan theta 1. So if you are substituting this, what happening here? Therefore capital D equal to S by tan theta 1 plus tan theta 2. This we are getting capital D. If V, S tan theta 2 by tan theta 1 plus tan theta 1. In terms of V, if you want to calculate, that will get as S tan theta 2 by tan theta 1 plus tan theta 2. If you want to find the RL of station A, RL of instrumental axis minus capital V minus capital H, then we are going to solve when these one point is at elevation and another point is at depression. Thus, that type of situations we are going to see. All these 3 cases we are going to observe when you are solving the problems. So I want to tell you that whenever these three cases you are solving, the three cases you should identify properly, and you should know what formula we need to take while solving the problem. So what while solving your problems, first you should read that problem thoroughly. Then you should understand that problem, whether the problem is given according to case 1 or according to case 2 or case 3. We need to identify that first, which case, that what the problem is given to you, it comes under which case. After identification of your problem, then what we'll do, we need to know what is the formula in that particular case. If I suppose it is second case, so we should know what is the D formula. D equal to S tan theta minus tan theta 1. V equal to S tan theta 2 by tan theta 2 minus tan theta 1. That you should know. Again, we should know RL of station A equal to RL of instrumental axis minus capital V minus H, because we need to find the height of that particular station. So if you want to find that, you should know this V value. From this V value only we are getting. That's why we are solving. Okay, this is the case what we are going to see in the problems, especially in tachometry. When you are solving this tachometric, definitely we come across these type of problems. As in final exams also, we are getting all these type of problems. Mostly every year we'll get one problem from these three cases. So I request all the students should focus on these three cases, so that you can solve any problem when you are getting this type of problems in your final exams. Okay, I hope everyone have understood clearly about these problems, concept of tachometric surveying. So in coming classes, I will explain you. I will take one or for every case. I will choose. I will take two problems, and I will explain the problems thoroughly in coming classes. Okay, thank you. I hope all you understand this tachometric surveying concept. Thank you. Thank you, one and all.